Councillor Blaine Hyggen joins us for this week's council recap. So let's get right into it, Blaine. Let's talk first about snow removal. It was kind of exciting for the city this year. There was actually a surplus.
Yes, that's from the way that the snow was flowing, we didn't know if we were going to have a surplus or not, but yes, definitely it was, they did a great job. We stayed in budget, and now we'll see what happens with 2014, but 2013 looked really well.
So does that mean potentially that the money that was saved, will that go into this year's budget, or is it now kind of open for other expenditures?
No, it's expenditures like that are usually, monies like that are put back into that to be able to use for the snow removal for current. So.
Great. And also a very hot topic that's being discussed in the city right now is urban oil drilling in our city. The council decided that maybe it would be a good idea to hear what the people have to say about it. There's a meeting in the works?
Right, there is a meeting in the works. You know, we found there's been a few local meetings, I guess, throughout the community in the past couple months where, you know, it's been quite a hot topic, obviously, and so what people have done is they've brought their concerns and questions, and so they have the different companies, the Golden Key, for example, that is going to be seeking the application for drilling to, you know, ask the questions to them and try to get their you know, feeling of what is happening. Nice thing is that there's been great response, great community support for, obviously, as council does, past council, current council. We do not want to have this happening, but you know, it's one of those things where we're definitely going to have to see what we can do, and then strengthen numbers, I guess. So let's make a, you know, we're going to be meeting together in a group is what we're planning on, where obviously council chambers won't quite fit the amount of people that we suspect are going to be there. So come out and make sure that you voice your concerns, and so, you know, it's again strengthen numbers.
So stay tuned for a date that hasn't been set quite yet.
Yes, that's right.
Absolutely. And another kind of rare event that took place was you actually were returned some money. Council was returned some money from a local organization.
Yes, it was. We'd actually supported the 2012 Summer Games, and it was really nice to see the Alberta Summer Games that there was a surplus when Council has given some of the money for that the agreement was that a third of it, of the amounts that were left over would be returned to Council. And we were presented, not very often do we get this, but we were presented with over $50,000 yesterday to use for future things that we might find. And that could be, for example, the 2019 Canada Winter Games that we're bidding for right now, and it could be used towards that, or, you know, other things that the citizens could find best use for.
Absolutely. And another sports topic for the City Council yesterday was a local commission is kind of looking for City Council support to stay alive. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
The Combative Sports Commission. We have a local Combative Sports Commission it's amazing. The knowledge that they have, it's second to none across the country, actually. And the province is wanting to make it a provincial commission rather than a municipal commission. And we've definitely support keeping it at a municipal level rather than a provincial level, as the costs to have people come provincially in would be dramatically higher, and we think that would take away from the events being shown here just because of that. And so yeah, we've got the skill and the individuals that run our commission here. They're second to none, some of the best in the world.
So what steps is Council planning to take to maybe keep this organization alive in our city?
We're sending off a letter to the Alberta government and those people that we need to be in touch with to let them know how important it is that it does stay local.
Thank you so much, Councillor Hyggen, for joining us for this week's Council Recap. If you want to watch live City Council meetings, you can check them out every other Monday right here on Shaw TV.